These are the disturbing times when people trusted the badge and paid the price, beginning with one cop whose abuse of power left a family shattered.
Here's your pretty license back.
Thanks.
Isn't that pretty?
On October 7th, 2020, Trooper Timmy Williams stopped a speeding driver in Florida and quickly removed his body mic. But what he didn't know was that the driver, an Asian woman, had started recording on her own. She said she was rushing home from a job interview at a spa. That simple answer seemed to flip a switch in the officer's head.
Don't worry about it if you don't got him. Look.
It's just taking a while.
Here's your pretty license back.
Thanks.
Isn't that pretty?
I guess. Yeah, you're right. Oh, got it. Here you go.
Perfect. So when can I come and get a massage?
Are you talking about at the spa?
Huh?
Are you talking about at the spa?
Do I have to come to the spa? Why?
Because that's where I work.
Oh, you could have gave me another massage.
Are you trying to set me up?
No, actually I'm not.
Oh. I'm more comfortable working at the spa.
Instead of maintaining a professional demeanor, Trooper Williams began making inappropriate remarks about the woman's appearance. He asked if she offered more personal massages, the kind done in private. She firmly rejected the suggestion. Still, Williams pushed harder.
I do enjoy the other ones.
Oh. Yeah, they probably do that like down there, don't they?
Huh?
Don't they do that like in South Tampa somewhere?
Where? I'm gonna go to South Tampa then.
That's what I've heard.
I want that one.
Yeah, well, the sketchy ones, I think you could point them out.
Police officers need the sketchy ones too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. How long you been doing it though?
Almost 3 years.
3 years? See, but if I go to yours now, you're not gonna be wanting to massage me.
I mean, if you want a normal one.
But I think you're pretty though. I mean, I can.
Oh, thank you. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna just do stuff.
I had some before.
Had regular ones?
Huh?
You're talking about regular?
What? I mean, I don't know if I should be saying that. I mean, I had both.
Oh yeah, you're like I don't know what to say.
Say what?
That seems to be normal for some guys, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, which ones you done?
The normal ones?
Both?
Professional.
Professional?
Yes.
That's what you said, but professional?
Strictly.
Strictly professional?
Yes.
The woman reported the behavior soon after. Williams, however, claimed his actions were part of what he considered de-escalation tactics.
I pulled her over for going 45 in a 35 zone. Once I conducted the traffic stop, I approached her, identified myself, and explained the reason why I pulled her over. I asked her, is there a reason why she was speeding? And she informed me that she had just left an interview from a massage shoot. I did state that I work all day. I can do a good massage. Do you guys give any law enforcement specials? When I say specials, I was referring to discounts. I don't remember at what point in time I turned off my video from my car. And then that's when I went back to issue her information.
Okay. Have you ever met prior to that traffic stop?
No, sir.
Okay. Why would you initiate a conversation about wanting a massage from?
The only reason I initiated that, I did indeed engage in the conversation. The only thing my intentions were looking for is a discount. I said law enforcement specials, and I don't think that her audio captured that.
How did you know it was a massage therapist?
As I put her over, she stated that, and that's when I made the statement as in the beginning, which the audio did not capture, where I asked her, is there a reason why she's speeding? She gave me that information and said she's coming from a massage. I then said, oh, I can do a good massage. I work all the time. Something related to that. I work all the time. I can do a good massage. And I said, do you guys give law enforcement specials?
Officer Williams said his questions were routine and expressed surprise that they were seen as sexually charged.
Do you think having a conversation about having her perform a massage would be appropriate behavior for a trooper to make during a traffic stop? And you didn't think that was inappropriate to talk about?
I was trying to de-escalate the situation.
Is there a reason why you were saying pretty license?
I was basically de-escalating the situation.
You said you would go to the other massage place in South Tampa? And you know what was she meaning by sketchy?
I did not know what she meant by sketchy. I did not even know what she meant when she said South Tampa.
His defense didn't hold. Despite claiming innocence, Williams was fired from the police department. However, what happens when a police captain betrays the badge?
Stay in your vehicle. Get back in your car.
I'm
Drunk?
no, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car.
On March 12, 2023, 55-year-old Captain James Matt French of the Oklahoma Police Department found himself in hot water when a patrol officer, having noticed his unmarked city SUV weaving dangerously, pulled him over just as he slipped into a private driveway. When asked if he'd been drinking, French's evasive answer only raised more eyebrows, especially after he reminded the officer that he led the department's investigations bureau. But his bizarre behavior wasn't over yet.
Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
Trying to take the conversation off the record, he asked if the camera could be turned off.
How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me.
French admitted he'd been drinking 3 or 4 beers while playing poker, the last one less than 2 hours before. Yet, he was adamant that he was perfectly sober.
How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you were swerving all over me when you turned off here. You didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I don't know.
Beer? Liquor? How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? How long ago was that?
It's been going on a while.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
You think you should drive it?
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
Your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here.
Yes.
To assess whether he was truly sober, the officer asked French to perform field sobriety exercises. Captain French kept pressuring the officer to disable the camera, but the officer followed department policy and kept it rolling.
Feet together, hands down by your side for me. Hands down by your side, please. Look straight ahead. You see the tip of my pen, sir?
I do.
I want you to follow the tip of my pen without moving your head, okay? Don't move your head, sir. Come over here, it's a little bit more level. Do you have any of those shoes that need cause you for keeping your balance or anything?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. I'm going to demonstrate for you first. While I'm demonstrating, I want you to stand with your feet together, hands down by your side, just like this. All right, sir? What's your name?
Matt French.
Matt French. Mr. French, stand just like that for me.
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, okay, I'm just going to demonstrate for you first. I want you to pick a foot of your choosing. It doesn't matter if it's your left or your right foot.
I'm familiar.
And I want you to lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground. And while you look at your toe, I want you to count by 1,000s, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1000.
Although Captain French pleaded for the body cam to be shut off, the officer emphasized that protocol applied to everyone, regardless of their title.
Again.
1,000.
Keep
Sir,
going.
can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body
I
camera.
do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please. Please. I'd like to talk to you.
Well, are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're
You
done.
can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
And I am
that.
a sergeant on this police officer, and
I
I've
am
taken
not-
an oath to uphold the law.
I
don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Sergeant Skinner, please.
Are you going to do the test or not, sir?
I will. I will do whatever you ask.
Okay, once we complete the test, I'll turn off my body cam once I'm done with my investigation.
He was taken into custody by the police, but later posted bail and was released.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Chief Wade Gurley applauded the officer's conduct, saying he remained professional despite being pressured to stop recording. Captain French was placed on paid administrative leave while authorities reviewed the incident. However, whatever Captain French did, this next officer did way worse.
Pulled over, Deputy Wester approached the driver's side window of Ms. Odom's vehicle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Should I turn in here to get off?
You're fine, you're fine. Deputy Westwood Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Reason for my stop is your brake lights.
Yes, sir.
They work 1 minute, and the next minute they don't work, and then a few seconds later they just flash, okay? So
It's probably because of the rain.
okay, that's fine. You got your driver's license on you, ma'am?
I just got tickets the other day. I'll be glad to show
Oh,
them
did
to
you?
you.
No, you're fine.
On the evening of February 15th, 2018, Deputy Zach Wester was patrolling the roads of Jackson County when he stopped 52-year-old Teresa Odom, a grandmother just trying to get home. He told her brake lights were acting up, blinking on and off unpredictably. Teresa explained it was probably the rain and handed over her license. She expected a warning, maybe a ticket. What she got instead was something far more disturbing.
There's going to be a K9 coming in a minute, and she's going to walk around the car, okay? But instead of doing that, would you consent to a search of your vehicle? You're fine with that? Okay. All right, you mind stepping out and just hanging out with this deputy right back here?
No, I don't. I'm scared to be in this traffic. To be
No,
honest.
Deputy Hayke.
After some small talk, Wester asked to search Teresa's vehicle. He mentioned a K9 unit was on the way, but said it could be quicker if she just let him search right there and then. Eager to cooperate, Teresa agreed, not realizing she had every right to refuse. That was her first mistake.
How are you? 2554 to 2540. You can cancel. I got consent. All right. Deputy Haycare, make sure you don't get run over, okay? Because
I'm-
I have faith that he
Look, I wanna
would prefer to get
on
over.
the road.
All right, just hang tight, my son.
While Teresa made her way to the other officer by the patrol car, Wester delayed the search. He climbed into his cruiser, stayed there briefly, then came back and spoke to Officer Kevin. He told him to make sure Teresa didn't wander into traffic and casually added that he felt confident about what he'd find.
Here, the body cam footage video shows what appears to be a small baggie in Deputy Wester's hand as he puts on his gloves. It was later proven that Deputy Wester planted...
At this point, you have to start questioning what's really going on. There was zero indication that Teresa was using or carrying drugs. However, what happened next, as captured on the body cam, is hard to believe. As Wester gears up for the search, putting on his gloves, the footage reveals a tiny meth packet already in his hand. Moments later, he plants it inside the car, while Teresa, trusting and unsuspecting, has no idea she's being framed.
According to the brother of David, neither he nor his brother Franklin.
Miss Odom.
It is yogurt, son.
I know. Okay.
It's yogurt.
How about this, though?
That is not mine. No, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you any
No,
direct, hold on.
sir.
I'm not going to ask you any direct questions. I'm going to read you your rights first, okay? So just hang out with Deputy Haycare here.
What is it?
I have an idea. We're going to test it, though, okay? I don't know.
Oh no, Teresa, you're going to jail.
Yep. Do what? Okay.
What it is? Yeah, there it goes.
Yep.
Probably a little quicker.
Yeah. Thank you, Jess. No, do you have anything on you, Miss Odom?
I said I didn't have anything on me in the truck.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, but do you have anything on your person is what
I
I'm
have
asking.
nothing on me to my knowledge
Okay,
at
thank
all.
you. We're good. Okay, all right.
And I'm not trying to be over.
It did return presumptive positive for methamphetamine, okay? I'm just letting you know, okay?
Deputy Wester conducts a field chemical test on the planted substance.
With the drugs planted, Wester walked back to Teresa and claimed he'd discovered illegal narcotics in her car. Teresa was stunned and denied the accusation again and again, saying she had no idea where the drugs came from. But Wester doubled down. He ran a field test, and when the results confirmed it was meth, the arrest followed swiftly. Teresa was charged with felony possession, and her vehicle was hauled off.
The Department of Law Enforcement's investigation found that Deputy Wester routinely pulled over citizens for minor traffic infractions, planted drugs inside their vehicles, and arrested them. In response to these allegations, prosecutors reviewed almost 300 cases in which former Deputy Wester was involved, and dropped charges and vacated convictions in over 100 of those cases. Ms. Odom was among those found to be affected, and on September 18, 2018, her convictions were vacated and the charges against her were dismissed. On July 10, 2019, Mr. Wester was arrested on numerous felony and misdemeanor charges. And on May 18, 2021, a jury found Mr. Wester guilty of 19 out of the 67 charges against him, and he was eventually convicted of 12 felonies. On July 13, 2021, Mr. Wester was sentenced to 12 and a half years in state.
The investigation into Wester's actions revealed something far bigger than anyone expected. It turned out he had a history of pulling people over for minor infractions and slipping drugs into their vehicles. Out of 300 traffic stops, 100 were flagged as suspicious and confirmed to be part of his scheme. Wester was arrested, tried in court, and convicted on 19 of 67 criminal counts. He received a prison sentence of 12.5 years. If you agree that dangerous cops like this should serve heavier sentences, please subscribe so that we can bring their corruption to light.